So, today, I'm going to be interviewing this guy, Adam Wainwright, on Jack Shelton's for Beast Mode Sports. So first, I've heard some different things. Is this your last year or not?
Well, I don't know if this is my last year or not. I'm waiting to find out if the Cardinals are interested in having me back, and I'm waiting to hear from my family whether they want me to play or not, but I think we're going to play again. What do you think? You want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that's pretty important to me. So.
Alright. So, I also want to know, who is the hardest person that you ever pitched against?
Good question. So I'll give you one former player and two current players. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Former player, Aramis Ramirez, played for the Cubs and Pirates and Brewers. He always played in the NL Central. He was really, really tough on me. He was hitting like close to 400 off me when he retired with a bunch of at-bats. Yeah, that's not very good for me. And then Bryce Harper and Daniel Murphy have been really tough outs for me in the big leagues. They both get a lot of hits on me. I get them out sometimes.
So also, I need to know, what was it like when you heard you got traded over to St. Louis?
Good question. So, funny story about that. When I found out I was getting traded to St. Louis, I was actually asking my future wife's dad for her hand in marriage, if he was going to be okay with me marrying his daughter. And the phone started ringing and buzzing, and he answered the phone, and it was my mom, and she was crying because we grew up big Braves fans. And then the general manager, or the minor league coordinator at the time, Dayton Moore, called me, told me that I'd been traded. And then I got the call from the Cardinals. They were really excited. And all I was really concerned with was getting the approval from my wife's dad for her hand in marriage. So it was kind of good for me because I needed a fresh start, and I needed to get to a different team, a different situation. So it worked out really nice.
Because we all know how that worked out.
Worked out good, huh?
Yeah. What was your favorite moment of playing in the big leagues?
Well, we won the World Series a couple times, and playing in the playoffs is always my favorite time. But you know what's really fun? It's popping champagne after you get done playing. You see how the baseball players pop champagne in the clubhouse? We make a giant mess. It smells terrible, and it feels so freezing cold, but it's like the best cold ever. And it gets kind of, because when you're in the playoffs, you grow a playoff beard, so the champagne kind of sticks in your beard for a day or two, and you kind of smell it and kind of taste it everywhere. It's awesome.
And I see your bottles over there.
Yep.
So I know you've got have gotten a lot of awards like these Golden Gloves behind you. But what is your most favorite one you've got? That's not the World Series.
So this one in the middle is a Player's Choice Award. That's pretty good one for me. So the players in 2009, the players have a vote, and the media has a vote. The media votes on the Cy Young. You've heard of that award, right? But the players vote on the most outstanding pitcher in all of baseball. The players voted me to have that. So I didn't win the Cy Young because the writers don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But
Except
players,
for me.
except for you, are you a writer now too, huh? But the players voted me to be the most outstanding pitcher, so that's a pretty cool one. Also, I like to hit, and I got a Silver Slugger award, and so
that over there?
that's a pretty neat award.
So I got one last question. So when was your first start, and what was it like?
First start in the big leagues was in 2007, in early April, and I think it was against the Astros, and it was in Houston, if I'm not mistaken, and I pitched really well. And I remember my pitching coach told me that I had set the bar really high, and I needed to keep that standard high, and could always, try to remember that I did it once, so I could do it in as many times as I went out there and pitched. So it was good confidence for me to go out and pitch well.
Well, I've had a blast talking to you. I could ask a lot more questions, but I think it's time I gotta wrap up.
thanks for asking me those great questions. I think you got a future in this business.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Jeff.